جلسات حوارية عديدة قدمها مهرجان البحر الاحمر السينمائي الدولي خلال دورته الثانية، فبشكل يومي السينمائيين، الممثلين، المخرجين والاعلاميين كانوا عم يتواجدوا للاستفادة من خبرات عظيمة وضعت عصارة تجاربها بعالم السينما بتصرفهم، والبداية مع النجمة العالمية شارون ستون. نجمة هوليوود وأيقونة الثمانينات العالمية تحدثت عن رأيها بواقع السينما، كما تطرقت لمحطات بارزة بحياتها كممثلة.
And people climbed all over my car. And I didn't know what to do, and the light changed and people were blowing their horns, and I thought, do I drive with these people on my car? Will I get arrested if they fall off and I hurt them? What's the law about driving with people on the outside of your car? Like, what am I supposed to do? I didn't know what to do. I was so afraid, and I put the car in gear and I started driving slowly and I started falling off my car. And I was so terrified. And for like a month, this happened everywhere I went. And then everyone was standing in front of the movie theater, and I thought, that's so strange. And my friend and I started moving down the street, and they all started moving down the street. And I looked at her and she said, run! And we started running, and everyone that was in the movie theater started running after us. And we ran and ran, and we ran into a restaurant, and thank God the maitre d' knew what was happening and he locked the door. And we ran into the kitchen, and we ran under the cutting table in the kitchen and got under the table because we didn't know what to do. And we were under the table, and he came in and he was like, can I get you anything? And she said, I want to give you a little piece of advice. You have to get a car with a driver. You can't drive alone anymore. And you're going to need a bodyguard. And I said, really? And she said, yes. Your life has dramatically changed. And now you need a car with a driver and a bodyguard. And I said, oh my God.
And you, Sharon Stone, are an icon. Welcome to the Red Sea International Film Festival, and thank you for talking to us today.
يعطيكم العافية. شكرا.
المخرج البريطاني العالمي جاي ريتشي أيضا قدم جلسة خاصة بعد ما كرموا المهرجان بجائزة اليسر الفخرية، والأمر نفسه بينطبق على الممثل الكوبي أندي غارسيا، المخرج الأمريكي سبايك لي، الممثل البوليوودي رامبر كابور، والممثل الإسباني العالمي أنطونيو بانديراس.
So I did my first sessions there in New York. And I didn't expect at the time that the character was going to be that big. You know, 5 movies now with him, and probably it's going to be another one. Probably Shrek is going to come back to the big screen, and if Shrek comes, I suppose that the cat is going to be in the bunch.
Of course, because he's got those like nice eyes that make you melt.
A weapon of mass destruction. Those eyes.
Yeah, absolutely.
الممثل والمخرج العالمي وجاكي شان قدم جلسة حوارية مؤثرة تحدث خلالها عن مسيرته بعالم السينما.
I sing. Wise men say only fools rush, but I can't help falling in love with you. You know the secret why I want to sing, because when I was 20, travel around the world to do a promotion. No matter you go to no matter you go, Jackie, show me something. Show me kung fu. Then I have to and the guy how to all of girl. Show me how to protect myself. One day I remember I was in America. We're talking about conversation. A huge big guy. Boom! Just grabbed me like this. Okay, Jackie. How to defense? Then I said, wait. I said, I pretend don't understand English. Oh, wait. What do you say? They said, how do I pretend? I said, okay, one more time. Because that and that is different. Then I said, okay, one more time. When he grabbed me, then I turned around my neck. Then he grabbed me. It was big. That take. Then I push. I like this. When I just move a little bit, the big guy. Oh, stop! Then after the interview, I tell my manager, please don't do these kind of dangerous things in front of the TV. I said, what can I do? But some of my friends, we go together. Jackie, fight! Come on, sing something. I want to be a singer. So this why I find the big producer to create some song for me. Then I sing a song. But now, whenever I go, see now. Nobody said, Jackie, demonstration by action. Jackie, sing some song. I said, okay. Song, you can sing like when you're 80, 90, you still can sing. Now you still want me to jump over? Come on, I'd rather sing.
جميع الجلسات أدارتنا الإعلامية اللبنانية المثقفة رايا أبي راشد، وكان من بين جلسة خاصة للمخرجة اللبنانية نادين لبكي.
Can you talk a little about what being a filmmaker in Lebanon, how it helped you develop and how it is part of your voice?
It helped me develop in the sense that when I started making films, there was practically not no films being done, but it was still very, very shy because it was really, right after the war and cinema was sort of making its first steps after the war. I mean, obviously there has been a history of cinema, but during the war, it completely stopped. So when I started doing my first film, I really lured people into thinking that I know what I'm doing. And lured producers into thinking I know what I'm doing. I did not know what I'm doing.
There's a little bit of sales involved
yes.
in this.
No, I mean it's this confidence that you have. It's the way the most important thing is the why. Why are you making this story? More than how are you making this story? Why? And this is what really producers or people that are interested in financing films, this is what they get from you, this passion for what you want to say, this obsession with what you want to say. And this obsession, again, gives you all the tools and all the instinct to absolutely know what you're doing. So because there was no films being done, I didn't have the chance to go and learn on other people's films or other directors' films or do work on other people's films.
The normal path forward.
Yes, and understand and have different positions and different jobs. And so I don't know how I got this, guts to say I want to make my first film. And even though I started doing commercials and music videos to learn a little bit, but still, I mean, you learn how to say a story in 30 seconds, but it's a different thing to tell a story for an hour and a half. So I didn't know if I had it in me to be able to do it, but I knew why I wanted to make this film. And I had this very, very strong vision about why I'm making this film. So that was really important. And then how do you start creating your own way of working? What is your process? And so I sort of made up my own process because I didn't have other examples to follow. So I just, it's very important that you understand actually what makes you happy while you're shooting. What challenges you? What makes you, not vibrate. What makes you, just excited about and I understood very early that I love true life. I love honesty. I love those unexpected moments that life gives me while I'm shooting. I understood that I actually get bored just doing exactly what I wrote on paper, because obviously you start with a very solid script, but then I don't want to do what I had already wrote. I just want to do something, I want to push it further. I want to have those amazing moments or incidents that life gives me, and I want to grab them and grab the honesty of those moments. So I started understanding that actually I like doing things differently. It's not a very structured way of working. It's a sort of organized chaos. And my producers who are here, they can witness. They know what I'm talking about, because it's difficult to create this sort of organized chaos, but it gives me, what I want. It allows me to work deeply with my actors. It allows me to work with non-professional actors, which is something also that I love. It doesn't mean that I don't love working with actors, but I like doing both.
Yes.
And sometimes I did mix work with non-professional and professional actors on the same set. It allows me to just, create those moments of those unexpected moments.
جلسات غنية جدا قدمها مهرجان البحر الأحمر السينمائي الدولي بدورته الثانية اللي كرسته أحد أهم المهرجانات الدولية اللي عم بيقدمها الوطن العربي للعالم.